Friday morning movie reviews in a little different setting.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Well, we thought it was cool.
I'm Nathan CK.
I'm Louis Angel, and we just saw Hell or High Water.
Right. And this film is directed by David Mackenzie, and it stars Jeff Bridges
and Chris Pine and Ben Foster.
Ben Foster.
And another guy who's really good, the Alberto guy, the half Mexican, half Indian. He was good. We don't know his name though.
Right.
He should have been better than we would know his name.
Unfortunately, but very, very good cast. I did see a trailer.
I ended up seeing a trailer.
Yeah.
They showed it a lot at Cinemark. They're not showing at Cinemark.
And I feel like coming into this movie and coming out of the movie that it was like really different, like feeling from when I saw the trailers. I guess I
Did you think it'd be more actiony?
No, I thought the action was great.
Action
was great.
It's a different movie.
This whole story of
these two bank robbing brothers.
And it had a Western
It's
feel.
a Western. It's an American Western for sure. In modern times.
In modern times.
It had a lot to say about our times, about banks, about oil.
Right.
Kind of, sort of.
And I kind of like that.
I really like this movie.
You know, it's in our time, so we can relate to it. And a lot of the characters, and even characters who are not in the movie that long, they kind of give their take on today's world, and they kind of tie the movie into more relatable.
Sometimes a little too much, I think.
Maybe a little too much.
Right, they like hitting us on the head a little too. I'm sorry, a little too much on the head. Like, no, don't spoon feed us. But you're doing. But they still did a really good job. This is totally a Western.
Yeah, so
I leaned over you, like, just picture them on horses instead of in cars. It's the same thing. It's a Western.
Right.
It's not a slow movie, but it's not a... The movie takes its time. The movie doesn't feel like it needs to rush through.
Right.
The movie, I really like that about it. And the movie is shot beautifully, isn't it?
Yeah,
the cinematography is fantastic.
Wonderful. It kind of reminds me of this movie called Cop Car. And
yeah, it does.
A little bit.
Another great mustache in that movie.
It doesn't have, the kids, but it has this, it's about cops.
And it's,
based as a little Western down in Texas. And some of those movies are, I don't know, I guess they're possibly a little hard to make it relatable to now instead of going back
where this movie
40 years ago.
I feel like the same problems they have in this movie they can have again.
Right.
In 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Who do you think was the best actor in the movie? Who's your favorite?
My favorite.
They were all great. But
I like Chris Pine.
Chris Pine?
Yeah.
Okay, when they're robbing banks,
Ben
Foster's my favorite.
Gosh.
He was so funny and charismatic, and he's a jerk too, but you like him, you can't help but root for him.
Yeah, I think through the bank robbing scenes, he's the guy who...
He's that guy of the movie. He's the electric.
Get you through and not get caught.
Yeah, but you're the Chris Pine's character. You're along for the ride.
And you are kind of him, because I would be shy. I'd be scared.
Here's the thing.
I'd be fidgety.
If I was a resident in one of the towns, because look, when they walk in and they're wearing the ski masks, you can see like that much. I'd be like, that's Chris Pine. Chris Pine just robbed our bank. I don't think he needs money. It's Captain Kirk. So, didn't he, couldn't you tell?
Yeah.
Like, Ben Foster, I could not tell, but Chris Pine, that's totally Captain Kirk right there. Steve Trevor.
I mean, just being a little little town like that.
Sorry.
I mean, did you think that, everyone knows everybody there? Or
I got the feeling that nobody likes anybody there.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it.
Right.
But really well directed. Really well shot. There's a lot of times in the movie you just take the screen and you could hang it.
Right.
Like, that's how pretty everything looked.
Yep, snap a picture.
The writing's really good. The acting's really good. It's a slower movie, but it's really worth it. It's really worth sitting down and watching it.
Definitely takes its time. And I know we said that a lot, but it does.
It doesn't feel the need.
The family parts, tying him and his brother together.
Which I really liked.
Right. And then kind of looking back on his mom and his dad.
The whole family relationship Whether
then the
it's
relationship
their family or
with
the other family.
The Ranger and his...
They were brothers too.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, like they bicker just like these guys.
Yep.
It's a parallel in the story, and
to the good guys and the bad guys.
are they? But then you're like, because you
Are they
like
bad?
Ben Foster
Right.
so much,
Yeah.
because he's just so good in the movie. But I just want taking its time. Like this movie, just every time it's an action scene, it never feels like it's a movie action scene. It
Like, it's
feels
too
like
much.
it feels like that's how it would play down in this amount of time. Like
In that place, in that time,
If you
know,
see,
in
like-
that town.
yes.
Eh,
I'm not trying to be
yes,
a jerk, but
yes.
I'm agreeing with you. Because like if you see like a Taken movie or whatever, all the action's happening so fast. It's not
Yeah.
shot in a way that
Right.
you can really
shaky cam.
like us. But this, it felt so real.
Right. And I think that's the thing it nailed on the head. That's why it has 98. And I'm going to say
Are we?
4 rating. Do you have any more?
Yeah, I mean it's. I guess. Well, Jeff Bridges is great.
Jeff
He's
Bridges
great. He's like the
is-
old
he's like-
cowboy.
True grit.
He's a true grit guy.
True grit. And,
True grit.
and
He's a
who else?
cowboy that doesn't want to ride off into the sunset yet.
right. And he's
not ready.
On the edge of his retirement. So
Yes.
this is his almost last stand type deal.
Well, that's how
And-
he's looking at it. He
right.
doesn't want to go quietly.
Right.
You know,
And his partner kind of wants him to
his partner
It's like,
just kind of
get out
You get the
of
feeling,
here.
he wants to get him out of there, but he wants him to be happy too.
Right.
He wants him to think
and
about
that's how you
life
build
beyond
that relationship with
and-
him through the movie.
and the world feels lived in. You know, like
Yeah,
you get the
that's
sense that the partners they've been partners for a long time. They did a really good job with this movie. It's a really
Yeah.
well-made movie, and it's not playing in a lot of theaters. But if you catch our review, you should go
Definitely
check it
find
out.
yeah.
All right.
4.4 out of 5.
Wow. You know how you one up me? 4.5 out of 5. In our last review, we said that War Dogs is a great cap to end the summer. It's this movie.
This is the
This
movie.
is the movie I was waiting
Yep.
for all summer.
Wonderful.
Kind of, sort of. Suicide Squad let me down. Yeah, guys.
Awesome.
Do we get into spoilers? I mean, I have like 1 or 2 things I could say.
Yeah, me too.
All right, well, 4.5 out of 5 for me, 4.4.
Yep.
Leave, go watch the movie, then come back. When the partner gets shot in the face.
He gets shot like that.
And then you see his brains on the back on the hat.
Oh,
But
my God.
my favorite part about that was the emotion that...
Yeah, you definitely.
Like, he
yes.
was like going to cry. Like,
Right.
Jeff Bridges, he
Yeah.
was so fantastic in the movie.
And a lot of movies, when they kill someone off, it's not deliberate like that.
It's not so quick. It's
right.
not so like, did that
It's
just
more
happen?
like you know it's gonna happen. They're at gunpoint.
If
with
anything,
each
I
other.
thought Bridges and Foster were going to kill each other.
Right.
Because, like,
I thought he was gonna scope him out.
I thought they were going to maybe scope each other up. Because I was like, okay, the movie's almost wrapping up. And the 2 leads have not had a scene yet with
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges. I'm like, how are you going to do that, you know? They
And
have
so
to
Jeff
share...
Bridges and this one guy, they go around this mountain where he's sitting and shooting.
I was waiting for Jeff Bridges to say the line, like, you killed my partner. But I'm glad they didn't, because it
Yeah.
felt more real like that.
Right.
When he did take him out, how cool was Ben Foster when he had that gun, the automatic weapon? And all the
yeah.
cowboys are following
They were
him.
being chased by like 5 cars, and it was only him. Chris Pine got away. He took this other car, and these guys at the bank, they were like, "No, we're not letting him get away." So
Like,
they
they're
go in
real,
cars
like,
and go after
macho
him.
type.
And then Ben Foster just says, "Screw it." He pulls over on the side of the
He pull-
road, gets
and
his
he
AK-47,
makes them run. Yeah.
and then just.
Yeah.
And then they just go away. And we're like, "Yay!" They went away.
I thought the movie was going to be dragging on for a little bit when he showed up at the house, but I'm like,
Yeah.
no, we need this scene. And then I liked that scene, so I just really liked this
Yeah,
movie.
to show that they're still, kind
And
of
I like
at
the
ends
way
with each
that
other.
it's gonna. You don't feel like this is like the end, because
Yeah.
I love the line at the end. It reminds me of The Killing Joke, when, which I bought on Blu-ray because I like that movie. With Bridges and Pine, they're like, maybe I'll give you peace, maybe you'll give me peace.
Yeah,
maybe
I
I'll
like
kill
that.
you,
I like that.
or
yeah.
maybe you'll kill me.
Right.
But you get the sense that maybe they are going to be on this course.
Right.
So, yeah, real good
And
movie.
then that ends.
And that's the end, just like the end of this review.
Yep.
I'm Lewis Angel.
I'm Nathan CK.
Bye.